time no see, long time no talk. You remember?
Hello.
Yes.
I think 20 years ago from Extrapol.
Yes. I remember.
You made 7 inches or so. But I think a lot of things happen in 20 years when we can't put it in 20 minutes. But about vertical days.
Yeah. You mean what the record has to do with the pandemic?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Of course, it's we finished it. Most of it we finished during the lockdown, the first lockdown. So it, of course, has to do with the pandemic because we could not get it. We had to think about this a lot, and it was just the situation. So it's now there was no way to not think about it. So it became somehow part of the music, but it's not meant to be Corona record or something.
So how difficult is it to be creative in a time like this?
In the beginning, it was really difficult, I think, because I had no ideas. It was really hard to concentrate and be creative, I think, because, I mean, maybe you experienced the same, but it was really, there was so much other things in my head, and it kind of felt really strange to sit there and compose a song. I don't know. So that's why we started to, because with the Notwist we had recorded for a very long time, some years, always improvised and recorded a lot of stuff, and so we had lots of sessions and things recordings. So we started to meet and listen to them and kind of edit and arrange and make some overdub. So we had something to do that's not really, we didn't have to really compose in the beginning, just to work on something. So it was really more like therapy, like to do something, to have to do something. And it was really good. And then more and more we got ideas, and then also I composed something, and that's how we could finish the record.
Also signs the latest album. Was that hard to do in this period?
No, actually it was very easy actually. So we all the people we had contact with before, and so they also all didn't have something to do, so there were most of them were at home, also lockdown, nothing to do. So we asked them, and they all had time to do something, and also were really, I think, very happy to do something, and just to get an idea or a song, and then think of something, and not to.
So also again the collaboration with the tennis coats.
Tennis coats. now I know for. I mean, I know them very long as a fan, but then I met them. We make this festival, you know, it's called Alien Disco in Munich. It's a festival where we curate and invite bands. And so they were the band that I really wanted to invite. So it's 6 years ago, we invited them, and then they came every year. So we started.
We can also listen to it on the compilation, the Japanese indie music compilation. You curate, it's very nice compilation.
This is a great compilation, really very nice. Now we do more, release more Japanese indie bands. So there's there's a compilation of the band Jumbo is coming. So in next month, I think. So we just finished, and then there's another compilation also already. The compilation already is nearly finished. So there's a kind of a part 2 of the Minna Mitari compilation. So also really very nice.
You don't work together with Tricont?
I haven't worked with them, but my brother he released something. On Tricont, or will release now in March. I think there's he did something together with a musician called Maxi Pongratz. That's he's playing accordion. It's also really nice, like acoustic music. So
sounds
brass instruments and all kinds of stuff.
So how is it to work together with your brother? Now he's not here, so you can speak openly. You never get tired of each other?
No, not tired, no.
Tired and tickled maybe.
I think it's, I think the good thing is everybody has, you know, we have so many projects, so it's not always with my brother.
You have your project.
There's always special. Everybody has something that he likes that is not so much the other one's interest. So it's like, you know,
special bond.
So it's we can always relax from each other, you know. So it's good.
Okay.
But was always very easy, actually. So I have to say, it was no big fights or something.
You're no longer being kissed and kind, as you long for intuition, as you have to say the password twice. You're no longer being kissed and kind, as you long for intuition, as you have to say the password twice. Have you ever been all messed up? Have you ever been all messed up? Have you
You live in Munich now, not in Weilheim anymore.
No, we have a studio in Weilheim still, but also we started to work in a small, like very small room in Munich, which is our studio now, because always driving from Munich to Weilheim, you know, it's always like 1 hour. One way and then 1 hour back, and so we started to work more and more in Munich, because in everyday life, you know, with children and everything, So it's much easier to be very close to your studio.
While I'm supposed to be the Seattle of Germany. Oh.
No, no. Weilheim actually is very boring. Like totally, there's nothing, you know.
Yeah.
So there were, you know, I think there's still bands. I don't know so well anymore, but you know, there were times when there were quite a lot of bands. So that's why they wrote this. But it's not really. It's a very small town, very Catholic. Actually, very boring. You know, nature is nice, but yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Back to the Alien Parade. It was, I think, the most surprising act I saw on Donau Festival in 2019.
Now this actually, the Alien Parade is just a part of the Alien Disco Festival, you know.
Yeah.
So the Alien Disco Festival that we made here in Munich was kind of very special because we tried to always try to kind of make it more like a collective kind of experience without forcing something, you know. It was not the bands didn't have to play together. It was just like there were many bands were kind of friends, so like the Tennis Coats and us, and then the Pestles came, they know the Tennis Coats, and then the Tennis Coats invited many Japanese people, and we invited some bands from Munich or English bands we already knew, and so many things happened without.
It was described as a special meeting.
Yeah, it was really like a bit like a just meeting of friends and just trying to do over 2 days, do something that's kind of special. And so, and one part of the festival always was this parade. So, we go from one place in the city to the theater where the concerts are. And everybody can join actually. So it was always lots of bands, but also people from Munich who have an instrument could join, and so was
the Hochzeitkapelle.
Yes.
Last time I saw you was in Dansbrunnen in Köln. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
so it was a very special concert because all the people had to sit down.
Yeah.
How is it for you to look? To stand before a sitting enthusiastic public who can't sing along?
You know, actually, it was, you know, when we started, we didn't like this so much. And then I think now that everything is so special, and we have to, we are really happy if we just can play. So we always think of the special programs. Yeah, Ajay is very old friend, so I'm always in contact with him. So and write, and so also he asked me to maybe contribute on a new record or something. So let's see. I don't know. I would like to collaborate with him one day. But we meet. I think nearly every year somewhere. So not now, of course, but yeah, before.
Good sound engineer as well.
Yes, he's great. But now I think it's great. He's doing more music again. So his own music is really great. I like very much.
Maybe you can play in Holland next year. I hope.
Yeah, I hope too. So there's plans, but nobody knows. So we just at the moment we were always planning something, and then then we don't know. It's just there's some Notwist shows planned, and Spirit Fest also should the band with tennis courts. It's always what is planned since last year, and it's always delayed. So I don't know.
The last visit was Amsterdam, I think, Paradiso.
I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah.
It's a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah. However, I think we just continue trying to organize something and see. So.
So have a nice day, weekend.
Yes. Yeah. You too. Thank you very much.
Vielen Dank.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Go to smoke.